It's time for Buy, Sell, or Hold. We take the names and stories in the news, treat them as if they're stocks. Would you buy them, sell them, or hold them? Well, Christian Lopez, this is a fan who caught Derek Jeter's 3,000th hit, could have sold that ball to a collector for hundreds of thousands of bucks. Instead, he did the right thing. We all agree in giving the ball to Derek Jeter in exchange for some box seats through the rest of the season. He says he would have done it for free. But now comes word that Lopez, who is a cell phone salesman and is paying off student loans, is going to have to pay taxes on those box seats. And that comes to about $14,000. Lopez says he doesn't have the money and hopes the Yankees will help him out. So taxing this guy who did such good.
This is such a sell. I mean, there's no other answer for this. This kid did the right thing. He's got $100,000 in student loans. He gives the ball back when he could have totally cashed in, and now he's going to have to pay all of these taxes. This is where we are in America, okay, to the point where this kid has to pay all these taxes to feed the government
fault, right?
It's all Obama's fault.
Much as I love taxes, much as I love taxes, this is a...
You don't love taxes. Come on, Doctor, what do you think? Buy, sell, or hold on taxing this guy?
This is a sell, just like, by the way, Jeter getting that ball back. If it's worth $500,000, are they going to tax him $250,000?
That's a good point.
$150,000. That ball's worth $500,000.
Yeah, I don't think you can tax somebody on money that hasn't been earned. So the fact that it could be worth that much doesn't mean that they tax. You tax when you get something, like this poor guy who got the box seats and now has to pay taxes.
Well, the ball and the seats.
Now, the scoreboard is screwy. I think they misunderstood the question. All right, this is something that's not screwy. We've all heard it before. Your team wins the big game, and an excited fan goes overboard. But how about this one? Paraguayan model, that's her Playboy playmate and soccer fan Larissa Rilkeme, says if the Paraguayan's national soccer team wins the World Cup, she will run through the streets of her hometown naked. Now, this might get fans of other countries to root for Paraguay. So Larissa and her plans, buy, sell, or hold.
Who doesn't love a good streaker?
Absolutely.
I'm buying, baby. What's wrong with that?
Two buys. Doctor, buy, sell, or hold.
I'm going to have to buy. Just the power of the raw human sexuality fueling sports. How can you sit this one out?
I love it. I'm a buy for the same reason. And scoreboard says it's a buy. All right. Well, producers and fans of Bororo, is it Bororo? How do you pronounce it? Bororo were outraged. The beloved South Korean cartoon Penguin was about to make his U.S. debut, but apparently some of the work on the cartoon is outsourced to North Korea. And since U.S. bans imports from North Korea, there was a question of whether Pororo would be allowed in America. But U.S. Treasury officials say the cartoon is not subject to an import ban, so permitting the penguin in, even though some...
I'm digging the penguin. He's very cute, and since it doesn't qualify as part of the export ban or the import ban on North Korean goods, I say buy.
I can't stand all this agreement, but yeah, let the penguin in.
Another buy. Doctor, buy, sell, or hold?
I say let the penguin in, but I think the Obama administration should legislate which cartoon characters in the future we actually get to absorb.
Okay, and you know, Alan, you want a little mix it up? I'm saying sell on this one. If you have a law on the books, you got to enforce it. If you don't, get rid of the law. And scoreboard agrees with me. Of course, they agreed on the second one. All right, Obama's threat to withhold Social Security payments, is that a buy, sell, or
more
hold?
fear-mongering coming from the President of the United States. We have plenty of revenue to cover all essential services, including, yes, Social Security.
This is a hold. I don't agree with the question. He's not threatening anything. He answered a question from a reporter and said, this is what might happen if they
Political theater. It was a threat. Doctor, what do you think? Buy, sell, or hold?
It's a total sell. It's political theater, and it's basically him aligning himself again with those he feels are disenfranchised against the big, mean people with dough.
Well, that's true.
And I guess you guys couldn't figure it out, but I'm a sell on this one as well. And at home, there is still time to vote. 369-249 results tomorrow. And yesterday's buy, sell, or hold. We had a lot of people from Ron Paul wondering whether we were going to get these in. Of course we're going to get those numbers in. We love Ron Paul. The Ron Paul debt reduction plan, 93% of you voted buy, 5% voted hold, and 2% sell. Your turn to sound off is coming next.